Hi, in this video we'll try to download a custom visual from Microsoft App Store, and we'll use Wordcloud. I've already downloaded that Wordcloud custom visual. So you can, in case if you have access, please go ahead, sign into your Power BI account and download by clicking on the drop down button, more visuals, and it will take you to the App Store, and there look for Wordcloud and download it. Once you download it, it is available for you to use it in your visuals. So let us go ahead and try to create a new page. That way we have a page so that this page is also reflected in the page navigator. We'll try to rename the page as Wordcloud appropriately so that we can create a visual out of it. Wordcloud is a very popular kind of visual tool where we can look at the frequency of words appearing in a text. So since we have several string data type columns in our dataset, I thought we can use Wordcloud, and that way we'll also get introduced to the custom visuals. So now after you download, if you're following along, try to grab that particular visual onto the canvas. Wordcloud is pretty easy. You can add for the category, whatever category you have. In that case, in our case, let us try to grab the shape column and onto the canvas, onto the categories of that visual. So as you can see, no wonder all the shapes are appearing here. And this tool is pretty intuitive. You can make changes to whatever words which are appearing here. You can filter some words out. We can use the default stop words. And also we can say, for example, we don't want NA to appear on our word cloud. By clicking, typing NA in the field, that will go away, entering. And separate words by using a space between words, so that you can enter as many words as you want up to the limit, which is there's a limitation for the words also. So like I said, you can add and delete whatever words you want in the visual. So now that we have seen, you can resize and you can minimize and maximize words and size and orientation. All those things are there. It is pretty cool that those settings are available for us. Now that we have done for shape, our main idea is that we have a summary column. We have used that column in previous Python videos. Since we have that column, I thought I will probably use a slicer and see the word cloud by passing the summary column to the category area for the visual. So now that we have passed, we can see those words. There are many words. Again, these are not all the words from our data set because we have set a limitation. I mean, too many words also doesn't look good. So like in this case, if you want to remove, say, UFO, that is a website where it will aggregate all the observations of sightings. So if you want to remove that, just type that word, it is gone. And when, like, similarly, if like I'm adding, you can add more words, so those words also will go. Let us try to remove hoax, HOAX. That word also, if you type, that word is filtered out. So it is pretty intuitive. It is pretty cool that we can do all those things on the fly. Now that we have done this, let us try to maybe again, if you click on, if you hover over any kind of word, the frequency will appear. So that in case if you want to remove them, also you can remove them. So it's pretty good. Colors, different colors also. You can make changes, like I'm adding the border and shadow for the visual so that it will stand out. So once we do that, let us try to, I mean, again, the visual is also said there are too many values, so showing only a limited number of values. So and now that we have done this, let us try to create a slicer. So I want to see if I use any slicer, how my word cloud looks. So let us go ahead and probably grab a shape column from our visual. So pass the shape column here to the field, so that is a slicer available for us, and go to settings, change the type to tile so that it looks good on the top. So like I said, if you click on any of those, make any selections in the slicer window, the values in the word cloud will change. Again, whenever you click on any kind of make any selections on the slicer, if you feel like the unwanted words, or if you don't want to see some words on that particular visual, you can always go back and add those words so that those words will be filtered out. So now that we see that if you click on any kind of shape, those values are changing in the word cloud. That is cool, I thought. And also, like I said, if you click on say cube or diamond or any other shape, those words are appearing. And again, these are not all the words from the data set, but at least we have an idea, right? So in case if somebody is looking at an UFO, and if they see a shape, and what are the words spoken in that particular category, so those are appearing. Word cloud looks good, and you can make all the changes to the colors and all. Play around with the settings of this word cloud visual, so that you'll get used to using any custom visuals too. So now that we have done this, let me try to go ahead and add another slicer. We will try to use in this case probably day part, since we haven't used that column yet. Because we want to use most of the columns in the dataset. That way we'll get used to using everything, and try to use them in visuals. So that way we'll get used to looking at the data too. So resizing and making sure that your visual looks good, it's all up to us. So it might seem sometimes laborious trying to make adjustments, resizing, aligning, and whatnot, but this is a fun way, I think. Whether you're trying to create a visual, or trying to make changes to the visual page, a report page, you can always play around. And you have all those guide markers, you can use them, all those handles, so that if you have more than one visual in your report page, you can align them. So let me just go ahead and resize it. Once I resize it, as you can see, appropriately, you're unable to see what is there in that slicer, right? So let me just resize my word cloud and move my top slicer to the right, so that I'll have some space. Now this looks cool, right? For example, if you look at astronomical dawn, you can see what are the words. Like I said, we can click on any of these slicers. Those word cloud is also changing. Again, one thing you have to remember is that by default, if you are using any kind of visuals, slicers, those are automatically by default, everything will filter out, everything will be sliced. Say for example, if you click on any kind of shape, if that shape is not available in another day part, only it will appear wherever it is there. So you can go to edit interactions and make the changes. If you don't want this slicer on the left to be filtered out, you can click on this slicer, go to edit interactions, and make sure that you check those relevant buttons, so that that thing is not filtered. So it's all, like I said, if you have started using Power BI, or if you are an expert, probably you know all these things. Now that we have looked at a custom visual, now that we have used word cloud, we'll slowly start using other visuals, including native visuals too. So see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.